Last week, I asked one of my oldest friends if they thought I was toxic because my last relationship ended badly, and I've been trying to understand my role in it. So, today I want to walk through the definition of toxic and reflect on whether my behavior actually fits it. When I asked my friend if they thought I was toxic, they told me that I could be sometimes. I didn't get defensive because I knew their honesty came from a place of love. I actually felt relieved to hear it. It was like I finally received permission to get in touch with the darker parts of myself, which is something I've been unconsciously and consciously avoiding for years. A little over 4 months ago, my relationship ended because it fell out of alignment with my desires, needs, and wants. But we still lived together until about a month ago. In the midst of the separation, my dog Nala became extremely sick, which put me in a completely different headspace, and trying to repair the relationship was not my focus. And this is where the question of my toxicity arises. Hi, I'm Lauren, and welcome back to my channel. My intention for this channel is to share some of the lessons I've learned or am still learning from reflecting on my choices. I hope that sharing my experiences helps normalize the discomfort that comes with self-reflection. If you find value in this video, subscribing to my channel is the best way to stay connected to insightful content. The word toxic was Oxford Dictionary's word of 2018, with much of the increased use being attributed to describing harmful relationships. I have this hunch that many people aren't using the word intentionally or with a solid understanding of what it actually means. I was one of those people. When I asked my friend if they thought I was toxic, the question came from a place of guilt, uncertainty, and ignorance. A toxic relationship is one in which the partners compete, disrespect, or seek to undermine each other. I also found an article that lists 3 behaviors that may indicate I've contributed to a toxic dynamic, which I'll use to examine my own actions. Number 1, you use affection or compliments as a bargaining chip to get what you want. I can confidently say that I did not withhold affection to get what I wanted. I chose not to show affection because I did not want to, and doing so would have been fake and misleading because we were no longer together. So that behavior does not apply to me. Number 2, you often act mad at your partner while refusing to tell them why you're upset. I did my best to be transparent about my feelings while I was in the relationship. Continuing to be transparent while living together after the breakup would have been the mature thing to do, but a part of me felt like I didn't owe them that. In retrospect, it could have provided clarity in a confusing situation. Although I withheld information about my true feelings as a defense mechanism, I can see how it could be viewed as passive aggressive if you're on the receiving end. Number 3, you intentionally play with your partner's feelings, including trying to make them feel jealous. I never intentionally played with my ex's feelings, but I understand how finding out that I sought emotional comfort from someone else while still living in the same space can be hurtful. Based on these definitions, I feel confident in saying that I was not a toxic person in the relationship. Now the question is, were my actions after the breakup, while still living together, toxic to my personal growth? Part of me feels like once we broke up, I could really do whatever I wanted without explanation, but continuing to cohabitate made things complicated. There's a quiet voice inside my head that says I should have waited until I was completely out of that situation before seeking comfort, arousal, and support elsewhere. I could have been completely upfront about my actions, which might have helped my ex start their healing process earlier and allowed me to uphold my own values. While I could have done certain things differently, I navigated a breakup, cohabitating with an ex, and caring for my terminally ill dog the best way I could at the time. So I don't think I'm a toxic person, but I know my actions can be hurtful at times, even when that's not my intention. This experience revealed that I have to keep working on being upfront about my feelings and worry less about how I'm perceived by others. I'm really grateful for my friend's honest perspective because it encouraged me to reflect on my choices and look for the lessons life is teaching me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider doing the following. Like it, It's an easy way to tell the algorithm that my content is valuable. Share it if you think the message would resonate with others. Subscribe to my channel. It's the best way to stay connected to insightful content. I'd love to hear your thoughts. When's the last time you self-reflected, and what did you learn about yourself? Let me know in the comments. Stay curious.